Welcome everyone to Soulful Thoughts from New Zealand. I hope that you are all finding your inner stability with all the events occurring in our world. Finding and living from our own inner ground and peace is a great gift to the world right now. Recently, I began a new practice, turning off my Wi-Fi, phone, television, and any other devices for a full 2 days and 2 nights every week. This time is pure bliss and a returning to the deepest part of my being, where peace reigns naturally and fully. Everything slows down. My breathing, my thoughts, my actions. I smile for no reason. And I have so much space and room in my life. In this spaciousness, I connect with what I call my mother ground of being. That very ground and presence of my nature that is always present, but so often covered over with the busyness or fullness of everyday life. I have time to really breathe into myself, not just beyond the worries or to calm me down, but much deeper, for much longer, connecting and discovering my true self in a new way. And when I go on my walks, already being in a place of deep, relaxed openness, I now find myself instantly and easily connecting with the nature beings I come across. One in particular is really gracing my heart and body at the moment, and that is the beech tree. We have 5 different native varieties in New Zealand, and all I can say is I am falling in love with the beech tree. They have such a refined and exquisite energy, while their small leaves create a canopy of gentle light that cascades down upon the forest floor. I came upon one beech tree, and instantly she took my breath away. And yes, I say she, because her energy was so obviously feminine, along with her shape and gentleness. She had a lightness of being that was contagious. I felt my whole energy shift and lift by communing with her in the silence. Quite frankly, I was in awe. I'm not sure how long I stood before her, simply taking in her radiance. But as I went to leave, I thanked her for the energy she brings to the earth and to we humans who pass her by. As I turned to walk away, I telepathically heard these words, "And thank you for recognizing me." I smiled at our exchange and went on my way, praying that more and more humans will see and feel who is all around them as they walk in the wonderful botanical gardens, reserves, and forests we have been gifted. On another occasion, I found myself in a small grove of these beautiful beech beings. Again, I just stood with them and immediately felt my whole being lighten. I looked up into their canopy, filtering the light in a magical way, and simply let my body and mind absorb their energy. Then I looked to my left, and there was a being in human-like form, but with a very different energetic and magical feel to him. I had been having some digestive problems, and he, without me asking, told me what would be of help. I thanked him and asked if there was anything I could do for him in return. He smiled and said, "Love yourself, and take this love out into the world, blessing all you meet with it. That will be the greatest thing you can do." I asked him who he was. Again he smiled and said, "I am just a wayfarer." I left him and the beech grove and continued my walk. Upon reflection, I realized that these events occurred so naturally, so easily, as I had been in a very receptive and spacious place from my device-free time. Now, I have always had the ability to connect with other realms, but I also know that when I fill my soul up with too much outer stimulation, then it takes longer for the other realm connection to filter through, and it is not always so clear or so easy. So perhaps, if you feel called, give yourself the challenge to turn off all devices, all outside input for 2 full days and nights, and see what happens. See where you are taken. Or, if needed, begin with 1 full day and night. I know this practice is saving my soul from overstimulation and pesky worry that may sneak in from too many news reports. Or, if you need a little guidance to get you started, to slowly enter into your mother ground of being, that place of stability, that place of peace, then please do join me for a monthly meditation that I am beginning on July 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's online, so you can join in from wherever, and it will be recorded and available to watch for 3 weeks after. As part of this meditation, we will gather together to enter this mother ground through a guided meditation. There will be reflections, sacred chants, and an opportunity to share our wisdom with one another. Each month there will be a chosen theme. For July, it is stability and peace. And who doesn't need that right now? So please see more info, and for registration go to my website, meghan.life, or see the link below. I would like to leave you with a reflection from my book, Dying into Love, a sacred journey for the body and soul. It seems to speak to what I've been talking about today. It is called Voice of Eternity. Quiet is so very good for you. Everything drops. Shoulders and thoughts. Everything slows. Heart and hands. The ear discovers it has an inner ear that hears and feels and sees all at once. A miracle. And there below, quietly biding its time, is your eternal voice. It does not shout or wave its arms. It waits until you come close, until your outer ear is empty, and then it gently leans over and whispers your name. You may weep at the intimacy. You may know in that moment that everything is going to be all right, no matter what happens or doesn't happen. Suddenly, the sun within your body begins to shine. It is so bright. Your eternal voice hands you a pair of sunglasses. You both double over with laughter. Your family are here now, your eternal voice says. Come back again soon. So I wish you all stability and peace this month. Arahano.